Negroes always want me to give up, knowing I ain't gonna give up, knowing I'm trying to do like KK. Everybody know that nigga capping. Everybody know, everybody know, everybody know, everybody know. All right. Keep Tank name out your mouth, nigga, because that's what it is. And that's what they tell these boxers. That's what they tell these boxers. I had to go live on the laptop because I wanted to check and see if I can do my same jig on the laptop. I'm finna open my web browser up and I'm finna type this link in the chat again, nigga. Y'all gonna get mad at me because I'm gonna keep putting it in there. Paste that shit. Cause last time I ain't turned on my virtual webcam. Yeah, yep, so did. Now, go back to YouTube and see what that shit do. I'm all mad at me for doing that. Hmm? Yeah, nigga. I'm learning on the job. Y'all mad I'm fucking up on real air and not giving a fuck. Y'all want me to fail and not succeed? I understand. We don't care about losses over here. Hit that like button. You care about taking L's, man. You feel like it's gonna devastate your life if you take an L, man. Stay on from around here now. Ain't nobody undefeated. Whether you undefeated in the ring or not, ain't nobody undefeated, man. We keeping a tab. The characteristics and the traits, they pop out and they shine, man. You are who raised you, G. Look at Schofield. Look at his daddy. You are who raised you. That man got a mouth on him. He talks shit too, but he don't got the same mind as far as like on certain subjects and topics as his father. Y'all don't respect that. Y'all don't respect that. This man give you what you want. Say let your hands go. He let his hands go. Got clipped. Got a chin. He got caught with a flash knockdown. He got caught with on the back of his head. That's a flash knockdown. I heard somebody say that Abdullah Mason got caught with a flash knockdown. That's kind of funny to me. It's kind of funny to me that you feel like he got caught. That was not a flash. That was definitely a clash of a fist to the jaw. 2 times, if you don't mind. 2 times. Twice is nice, you know. So, and the guy he fighting, man, had a weight bully issue as far as Keyshawn. And y'all guys, you know what I'm saying, really, really think he ready for Tank. What if he ain't? Do you care? Tank knock everybody out. So what does it matter? What does it matter whoever gets in the ring with this man? What are you so concerned about Keyshawn's welfare, his health? Talking to the Tank fans, yeah. What do you care about this man's welfare and his wealth for? If you care, if Tank knock everybody out, he definitely knocking Keyshawn out because he's everybody. And to say that people ain't rocking with him in his own city, that's crazy too. How could you say that? You ain't even in that city. You nowhere near Virginia. That's Knockout Boxing 86 TV. No, that's him and motherfucking well, I can't say that's knockout, but you do agree with Coach Kenny on a lot of shit. Coach Kenny said that niggas in Virginia or where that man from don't give a fuck about that nigga. Some of them niggas don't want they want to see this and they want no, you don't know what them people think. You don't know what these bosses thinking. None of you niggas know what these guys are talking about behind closed doors. But you putting these shows and these narratives out there like it's for show. And your fans and your followers are coming on your page to listen to this shit because they need someone to cater to Tank. These Tank fans need a page to land soft on where they won't hear the facts. They want to hear the facts twisted and turned and morphed into their facts. Just like the women's. Just like the women's, homie. I'm sorry. That's what the women's do. And if you want to debate that, cool. We don't debate women's. We don't do that debating shit. Our word is law. Once you say it, it's played. You can't take no shot back. You can't talk around a nigga neck and think we don't know what the fuck you talking about or who you talking to. And if a man says they told him to keep Tank's name out of his mouth, I'm wondering why the fuck he would do that. Unless he's getting a promise of a fight. You running? I'm finna do some push-ups too, man. I was glad you said that. Cause I'm finna put this motherfucking laptop on the floor while I'm talking to y'all and do some planks and some push-ups. Cause I'm outside. It feel good outside today, don't it, bro? Yeah, it feel real good out here, man. Good enough to exercise outside. Yeah, good enough to exercise outside. So let me get my first set in. Yep, so do. Yep. Every time I get my point across, I'm gonna do me a set of 20s. And if y'all want me to do a set of 20s, tell me. Talk to me. I meant what I said when I said what I said. You gotta enjoy the vitamin D outside, man. That's what God gave us. Hit that like button for me if you gotta enjoy that weather, man, while it's good. Cause it's about to get cold in a minute. Guys ain't gonna be able to enjoy God's weather and God's plan when you get cold, unless you like one of them guys like me, man, go out in the early morning when it's really freezing and still get a good run in. Once your body start warming up, man, you get addicted to running, bro. That's why I like the bosses that get on the road, man, and do the road work. Because you can get on the treadmill all you want, but man, the different terrains. Like if you run in Georgia, you are gonna be running on hills. If you run in the flatlands, like you go to Memphis or somewhere, you running flat. You go to different cities, man, like Colorado, you run in mountains. Georgia got mountains. You got a lot of different terrains around here. You go to the city, might just be flat. So you just can't run in one section of the earth. The people in Africa run up mountains and all kind of different terrains. Russia got snow you got to run through. The desert in Saudi Arabia got sand you got to run through. You know, so you got to go to the beach sometime and run in the sand. You got to do all these things. Run underwater. You got to do all of that there. Can't neglect none of that type of terrain. But Keyshawn Davis, man, he called out a couple guys, and it is what it is, man. If you don't want to fight him, we'll only find out if you send a contract. That's the only way you can find out if a man don't want to fight somebody, is if you send a contract to him and they don't accept it. Other than that, he's not ready. He only got this amount of fights. It doesn't matter because we seen what happened with Terrence Crawford. How many fights that brother had? How many fights does uh, Boots have though. It's over 30. Tank has the same amount of fights, but he's not calling nobody out. Whenever he calls somebody out, he never fights them. In fact, they flipped a coin and it landed on Shakur. So what about that? Nobody like to talk about that though. Everybody like to make fun of Shakur and him crying and all that shit, and that's not hate. Floyd Mayweather like Keyshawn Davis though. Floyd Mayweather gonna give up tips. Floyd Mayweather gave tips to Ryan Garcia. Floyd Mayweather is the one that groomed Tank, and he knows Tank. He knows his weaknesses. Floyd Mayweather doesn't like Tank Devin. Floyd Mayweather doesn't like Tank Devin. No, he doesn't. Floyd Mayweather is the one that is trapped in Dubai. Floyd Money Mayweather is the one that made Tank into the face of boxing. Tank Davis is the one that does not pay Coach Calvin. Coach Calvin has to ask him for money. Coach Calvin has all Tank's belts. Tank Davis has strap season tattooed on the back of his neck. He got mad at Earl Spence for using that logo to make sweaters. We have a lot of sensitivity and a lot of femininity into a sport that does not need that. These guys are multimillionaires, and we cannot make a decision on their financial decisions at all whatsoever. But we are the ones that are putting ham sandwiches on their plates. So whenever you bite into that sandwich, remember the truth, pay for your pay-per-views. And the fakes say, hey man, he fights on free TV, but still buys no fights from Tank and watch all of the fights for free. But you said fuck the fans. You, Shakur, all of you guys said fuck the fans, right? Well, it's fuck you too. And what are you going to do when people really say fuck you and get tired of all your wicked ways and all that funky shit that you keep putting out in the universe? And say, fuck that, we're not going to support you anymore. You don't want that. You want to please the fans. You say you only segregating yourself to one fan base, but you a face of boxing. You the face of boxing, so how can you neglect any fight fan? If they don't like you, they don't like you, but you don't say fuck them. Especially if you plan on doing a pay-per-view. Now, if you was just fighting on free TV and you didn't give a fuck, you just in it for winning and you don't care about the bag, cool. Maybe that's what Shakur is, bro. Maybe he don't give a fuck about the pay-per-views and he just want the free money and keep winning and this nigga gonna duck me, so fuck it. But other than that, nah, man. We not finna sit back and wait on Tank Davis, the Messiah. Tank Davis is the man that you cannot disrespect. You can't talk about how he get hit in the early rounds and lose rounds. That's hate. You can't talk about that on your YouTube page. They'll tune off. You talk about how the long reach advantage will hurt him in a fight with Shakur. That's hate. You talk about how Shakur is the best defensive fighter in the game, and you close your ears. You don't care about that. He's a runner. You hear people say Shakur goes in a straight line, and you like that, and you support that. You talk about all these things about Devin Haney. He's pillow fisted. That's not hate. You say Bill Haney. You don't like Devin Haney because of Bill Haney. That's not hate. You don't like a man because of a man's father. That's hate. I know why you don't like him, but that's still hate. You don't like Teofimo Lopez because he said the N word, but you say it every day around your white co-workers and your white friends. You say Teofimo Lopez is a bad guy, but guess what? You know exactly how he feels now, so you won't go into a situation where you can't trust him. You can always trust Teofimo Lopez. I trust Teofimo Lopez more than I trust Tank Davis going into a party because I know that if it comes down to it and it's a whole bunch of his people in the party, he's going to choose his people. But if I go into a party with Tank Davis, I don't know who's who. I don't know who you're going to choose because you played the role like you're a real nigga. But now we see that Teofimos don't really like niggas. I understand that I would never go to a party with Teofimo Lopez where there's a whole bunch of people from his race. Because if I get into it with anybody at the party, Teofimo Lopez would take their side and switch because he really doesn't like me. And he exposed himself. And I'm okay with that. Because I never really liked Teofimo Lopez anyway. But now I respect him as a man because he's not hiding his words and his feelings and his thoughts. Whether you feel like it's brain damage or not, he still unleashed his truth. And he's telling you how he feels. And you don't have to be guessing how he feels about you. But you don't care about Sexy Red and how it affects your household immediately, immensely, more, way more than a Teofimo Lopez. Them the subjects you don't like to talk about. When you get guys like Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis and guys calling out Tank Davis, that's a bad thing. But as soon as Keyshawn Davis has a performance like the last one, and he was getting tossed around and wrestled up and roughed up and shit, he tried to point out all the bad shit about it. And when Floyd Schofield Jr. had his performance and tried to give you guys exactly what you guys want, let the hands go, excitement, you know, you guys pointed out all his bad things, and we was okay with that. You know, when Teofimo Lopez said, "Do I got it anymore?" You guys made reports on it. Anytime Devin Haney fights, you report on the bad things. But whenever Tank wins, we cannot report on the lost rounds. We cannot report on the facial uh, disfigurations after the fights. We cannot do that because that's considered hate. We can't compare and do our triangle theories like you do yours because Tank knocks everybody out. That's a stone cold triangle theory, if you ask me. And you know, if you don't feel like that's a triangle theory, I don't care. If Tank would have, he would have knocked him out. If Tank would have, he would have knocked him out. Tank gonna knock everybody. Tank over everybody. A stone cold triangle theory. So my triangle theory is this. We like master boxers. We like master class boxers over here. We like to hit and not get hit, which is going out of style. It's going out of style. These guys know they got to put on a performance in the ring. They know you niggas are unpleasable, like the women's. You know, a woman can have a nice ass and want it bigger. She can have some big titties, want them smaller. Have some nice perky ones, want them bigger. Have some curly hair, want to straighten it. Have some straight hair, want to curl it. Have some good hair, want to fuck it up with a lace front. Have a good guy with a job, want a bad boy. Got a bad boy, want a good guy because he keep getting locked up. Never can please you niggas. And these ladies raised you guys. These ladies raised you guys. And you cannot be pleased or satisfied. Hard to please, hard to please, hard to please me. Hard to please, man. Stream Part Twice on our platform. That's on there too. I be putting love songs to you niggas, but sometimes I be talking a little too rough to you guys. And you used to, getting your way and being right about everything. God bless the dead and rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. He wasn't just talking about the ladies, he was talking about the ladies that was raising the babies, the niggas, the bitches, and not all parents are good parents. We are brainwashed to think the European way is the way, anyway. So money is the root of all evil, and we all know this. We don't care about that slogan. That's something that you say and portray every day. Because you'll cross your brother. Somebody dies in the family, you trying to get all the possessions. You know it's a family member like that everywhere. We got people up here putting hits on people. You got YouTube pages out there wishing and crossing they nuts that another boxer doesn't do well on their pay-per-views. Yeah, so that right there in itself is a joke to me. And anybody that subscribes to that, I hate them. So therefore, I am a hater. I admit that I take all criticism and whatever you say will be used against me in the court of law. Whatever. Fuck you. I'm a player hater. I hate niggas that be playing, and I hate you guys that try to switch the truth up to what it ain't. You take a man's word and you flip it. You take a situation and you flip it and don't look at it for what it is. I don't like that. I hate that. I hate unrighteous and wicked peoples. I hate the devil. I hate people that are liars. I hate people that don't look at the facts and cover their face with their hands but peep through their fingers, acting like they do not see what is in front of them. I hate that. If you don't hate that, that's your issues. I hate that Brian Norman Jr. never talks for himself and that his father is talking for him on every platform there is to be platformed and specifically monetized. I hate that these YouTubers feel like they don't have to acknowledge me in their chat. And that only lets me know you don't acknowledge real niggas and you acknowledge the flaw. The niggas in the projects in the hood don't get the shine. But you niggas that got the shit and the money already, man, y'all gonna get all the shine, homie. And that's just like you niggas do every day, like a groupie. Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe to this guy. He got a million subscribers. And I'm gonna put my talents on there, which is cool. But we talking real shit over here too. The shit the big YouTube page is sneak watch and listen and steal the vibe from. You come out first every day with the bullshit news because it's something that will keep you relevant and consistent. But why not come out every day with the news that ain't bullshit and make it still relevant and consistent? Let's call these boxes out. Look at the celebrities that's crashing and falling. Everybody at the Diddy parties. Well, that was the guys you bump your music to and fuck your bitches to. Ride down the street and shoot niggas at. Yeah, you used to do all kind of little dumb shit, cook up your dope to this music. And now they crashing and falling and being exposed. So what's the excuse? What, you gonna still listen to it? We still listen to R. Kelly. We still listen to Michael Jackson. You can't put these celebrities on a pedestal. You can't put Tank Davis on a pedestal. You can't put Shakur Stevenson on a pedestal. They are just like you and me, except they have a great talent in fighting, which can produce a lot of money. That's it. That's all. We don't hold people hostage over here. We invite people to hit the like button at will, whenever the pleasure. But once you get to know me, and I know what your channel is, just know that before I even hear one word from you, it's already hit and it's already subscribed. And once you see the eyeballs in the chat, you know I'm watching. We don't do no sneak dissing or sneak watching over here. We trying to build this channel on up. Fresh out the federal penitentiary, and I got my own mind state. 192 months cut down to 13 years is great for me. I live with you guys from Baltimore. I live with you guys from DC. I live with the Mexicanos as well for over a decade, and I know them personally. There's nothing you can tell me. I'm a nigologist. You can call it what you want to. I have a third eye and I have my own mind. I don't follow the trend. I am not a sheep. I will not fall over the cliff because you jump off. I know right from wrong. I teach my children that. I'm good in the community. Everybody know me. We don't let the kids grow up without a father figure over here when I'm live and living and kicking and spitting and talking my shit. Anytime I see some young niggas out there, I'm gonna try to give them some game. I don't put people's children on video. I put my children on video and people that are around my children. I got a gal that got my child, a little baby gal out there in the projects. I got to keep track on them. And she got two boys that are real soft. One of the boys can fight, and he weird, and I'm going to coach him, and he can fight good. And I put that on video because I need him to learn how to fight good to protect his sister, my daughter. And I train these guys in Noonan, the Noonan Outlaws, strength and conditioning. And I like to teach these guys who and what not to do. Learn from my mistakes. I fucked up all my life. You can't tell a man not to stop smoking cigarettes and you ain't never puffed one. You don't know how hard it is to stop and put that shit down. You can't tell a nigga to get out the streets and you ain't never been in the streets. You don't know how hard it is to get out the game. Your family might not have money to relocate you to Nevada. Your family might not be able to get you out the ghetto. It's a different hunger in the gym. These niggas eating bread and sugar sandwiches, nigga. And your mama measuring the Kool-Aid so you don't drink all that shit. She know where it's at, so you better sip on it. And sneak in the kitchen and open the refrigerator real slow. Because you got creaks in the floor because it's an old house, so you know you got to walk in your socks and slide on certain parts of the floor. But you niggas ain't lived in no shit like that. Them type of houses prepare young niggas to be burglars. Them type of houses prepare young niggas to be creep specialists. When you living in perfect houses, you can run through that bitch and hop and skip and do everything. You won't hear a sound because the carpet is plush. You niggas ain't got the same hunger as a nigga out of Baltimore and coming up in the ghetto than you got in motherfucking Nevada, nigga. I don't care what you YouTube pages say. And Baltimore, just like any other motherfucking project and fucked up neighborhood in any city in America, nigga. And you got the outskirts, like where Fag None from. You ain't from Chicago, you admitted it. And try to say I ain't from fucking Chicago. Fool is you. And I God bless the day of which my father was here to say, nigga, you's a lie. Mama didn't know where she had her sex at. But them type of places, them people have outskirts relatives from Bloomington, from Harvey, from Gary. Those are the places that you guys are raised up in. Then you go to Inglewood or you go to out east and you go to 65th. Them type of neighborhoods and environments are different type of neighborhoods and environments than the neighborhoods in Nevada. And you have to be on your P's and Q's 24/7 every day of your motherfucking life, nigga. It gives you more hand-eye coordination in the ring, if you ask me. More awareness, more danger awareness, if you ask me. And when you get into certain hellified situations, you have no fear. There's not a doubt in my mind that Tank can whoop all them boys. But you done got cushiony. You get out comfortable. And you're letting your feminine ways show. Nothing to do with your skill set in the ring. But that make a nigga not want to fuck with you, G. And I don't fuck with you, homie. Nigga want to get you on the show to hear your opinion about that there. You niggas know you hang around a lot of gangsters, homie. You hang around a lot of niggas that'll kill for you, G. Everybody got them type of peoples in their neighborhood and their family. Especially if you got a big family. Especially if you know all your family back from your great great granddaddy and your motherfucking great great grandmammy, like me. And everybody love you. Everybody love you because of what you can do in the ring, homie. Everybody love me because of my bloodline, homie. I'm gonna say that again. Everybody love you for what you can do in the ring. That's the difference between you celebrities. A lot of these celebrities be solo dolo. And everybody love them because of what they can do solo dolo. As soon as you lose your money, don't nobody love you, homie. Don't nobody give a fuck about you. Solo dolo. That's what you is. When you a G, and you a nigga that everybody love for real, you can be down and out, you gonna get some help. And they gonna put you up, and they gonna help you out until you get back up, 'cause they know what type of nigga you is. They know you got a good heart. They know you ain't no fuck nigga. They know you ain't gonna get crossed by them. When you cross and bite the hand that feeds you, niggas ain't gonna fuck with you too strong. They gonna always be weary. Let me do some push-ups on that one. Niggas always gonna be weary when you bite the hand that feeds you. You bit Floyd like you bit Floyd. Yes, you did. You bit him like a dog, like the dog you is. Let's get this money. Gotta do them 50 clips, nigga. If you can't drop and give me 50, man, you ain't really in no shape to be no man. And you want to see me do 50 push-ups? Go to my Instagram. I got a fitness page called PARTTWICE Fitness. I got an Instagram called PARTTWICE Fitness. I need some traction over there. I don't like putting myself on camera too much, man. You niggas like to look in people's souls, man. I get on camera, man. I like to shit, shave, and behave, misbehave. Go out on the town. I perform a lot. I got another Instagram called part_twice. You can see a lot of my performances when I go out in Atlanta and I perform. And I've been trying to do this movie called Robot Wifey. So I had a little, club owner let me use this club for like, all the way up to Valentine's Day, and I did improv. Had some ladies up there, I wrote a script. It was Robot Wife. You can buy a robot wife programmer to do whatever you want. The more you spend, the more real she looks. So that's what we trying to make that into a mini series. Ain't nothing artificial or fake about over here. We love the trolls. A lot of you pages wouldn't survive without trolls, so we respect that over here. You niggas have opinions, you have issues that you want to talk about. Run it. You know. The only thing we don't like is the racists, the racistas. We get them out of here 24 hours a day. But other than that, man, yeah, keep Tank name out your fucking mouth. You hear me, boy? That's what they say. They told him to stop saying Tank name. And the reason why is more than likely we'll give you a fight. Just chill out, bro. So if you telling this man this, I'm pretty sure you told other fighters this, so-called top of the line fighters like Shakur. But that's the change in energy you guys were asking about. I've been listening and watching you YouTube, but I put my eyeballs in the chat on the regular. So it's not like you don't know I'm listening. I don't want no wrenches. I don't like wrenches because when I put my eyeballs in the chat, it makes it look like I'm searching to see if I still got a wrench. But I'm looking at rude exposure. I appreciate the wrenches from the big YouTube channels, man, but no, I am a wrench, homie. So with that being said, I had to figure out a way to, you know, hold on, let me see something. Okay, yeah, I had to figure out a way to get my eyeballs in the chat without looking like I was, trying to. So I came up with this. So I don't want to look at. I don't want that wrench. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it. I don't want it. I want to get blocked for my viewpoints. And let me know I don't belong there, man. You niggas block me a time me out. That's how I feel when niggas do that shit, G. Because when I ask questions, they real boxing questions, and it minds boggles me. I know I hurt your feelings when I ask them questions, and them questions that need to be asked. Now, I want to ask this question to you Tank fans, man. Why ain't y'all made a video bashing whoever told Keyshawn Davis to keep Tank name out of his mouth? And when you ask that question, Knockout Boxing 86 TV about why the change in energy, why Shakur is all that blase squaze, I want you to ask yourself and be analytical with that shit and be like, maybe it's because they said the same thing they told Keyshawn to do. I don't know. It's just, you got to look at both sides, right? When you got a page that's only catered to one side and fuck the other side, that's not no shit that we respect over here. Because nigga Tank can knock Shakur out, nigga. That's a stone cold possibility. But guess what it's not? It's not a stone cold fact. And Tank fans ain't got no facts whatsoever. And that's just what I feel. You know the Tank fans be sneak watching. That's why I put the eyeballs in the chat. And if you saying some fire, you know I'm gonna put that fire in the chat. 'Cause we know what time it is. A lot of you niggas steal the vibe and I put the eyeballs in the chat. You never know why I'm putting my eyeballs in the chat. But ain't nothing new under the sun. You got permission to say mother lover. You know that, right? You ain't got to curse and say motherfucker. You can do just like my Uncle Reggie told me to do, God bless the dead. He said, I like your raps, nephew, man, but you cuss too much. Instead of saying motherfucker, won't you say mother lover? Well, he was a player, and I wasn't a player back then. I thought I was a gangster, and I thought that was lame. And like I said, man, it is what it is, man. I listen to everybody. Showbiz is starting to, be one of my favorite channels, nigga. I never listened to him, but I started hearing the hate, and you niggas started talking shit about him, about wearing the taco hat. I started watching him, and I like that shit. I became a member on this channel, nigga. Yep. Every time I type in this chat, it green, it light up green. I like that shit. It make me feel special, but I ain't got no wrench. Don't want it. I got one that just do, but you know what I'm saying? I respect him. A lot of niggas over there Tank fans, so he protecting me, I guess, but I don't care about being protected. I don't care about that shit, G. I don't want to be protected, G. I went on the rebuttal entertainment one night, and a lady in the chat was like, I usually zap people like you. And I was in the middle of writing a comment. I said, let me finish writing this comment. And then I typed at the end and what's wrong with your zappers? What's wrong with your zappers? Go on and get the zapping then. I'm still going to sneak watch you. I just ain't going to hit your like button now. Like Fag None had me blocked all that time. I ain't even know it. I'm typing in the nigga chat box and shit. I'm like, man, let me hit this nigga link. I hit the link, it didn't go through. I'm like, what the fuck? Let me send a super chat. That shit didn't go through. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, okay, I'm gonna send a cash app. I send the cash app to go through. Bing. I said, okay. I say, fuck Brian Norman Sr. I asked the man about Brian Norman Jr. When can we hear from Brian Norman Jr.? That was the cash app, right? And he gave me the high fives with the white people hands. He ain't switch it over to the black people. He got the white. He gave me high fives with the. Okay, he gonna ask me a question on senior. Never happened. End of the show come. All right, man, we'll see you. Hey, man, before you go, man, you think you can get your son on the show? I said, oh, you bitch ass nigga. But all while I'm typing, I'm thinking he can see this shit. I'm calling you fag none, bitch ass nigga, this bitch ass nigga that. Ooh, he ain't saying nothing. I didn't know I was blocked, brother. And you took my cash app and then tried to say, oh, I'm gonna block him on Cash App and report him on Cash App for asking for his money back. I said, oh, like the women's. That's what the women's do. Block. A lot of you niggas like to block people, man, on Twitter and like Tank did Najee. That's what the women. I had a girl. I told you I do open mics. I had these little open mic sessions, man. I pay for the DJ. We get these rappers to come out and rap and shit, right? And this girl, man, she got a song called Block. She be blocked. She got a list of niggas she blocked on her phone. Damn, baby. You got a graveyard in there, don't you? That's nice what them gals do, man. They block. Man, if you like that shit, man, fuck it, man. I like to listen to you niggas, man. You niggas are entertaining to me, nigga. Tank pages are very entertaining, very, very entertaining, man. Especially if you got a 9 to 5 or a job, and you know your time moving slow. You put your little AirPods in, man. You just listen to a tank page. I actually ask Bluntspool. I made a commercial one day when I was at work. I was doing overtime. When nobody on the weekend, everybody watch football. I was bored. I ain't want to hear nothing about no fucking fake ass football. I went on there. I said, "Hey, listen, attention, all tank pages. I'm bored. I'm at work. I need a tank page. Come over here and make a tank video. Uh, thank you very much." I was for real. I love the tank page. I love listening to Knockout Box and 86 defend tank on all 4 corners of the leaderboard. That's the best. Tank Davis is a bitch ass nigga for not going and making Rise Podcast and Knockout Box 86 TV #1 on YouTube. And them niggas, especially Rise Podcast, they supposed to be #1 YouTube on YouTube, niggas. Cause all it take is a guest appearance maybe once a month. Nigga be fiending, be watching your shit. When the champ coming on? Yeah, nigga, you probably have about 1 million followers, nigga. Yep. And Coach Calvin, he should have his own gym. When Floyd Mayweather kicked him out that gym, they shouldn't have had no worries. They shouldn't even been in there anyway. Should have had some on the outskirts of Baltimore, some real nice state of the art, killing Floyd's gym, and named it Coach Calvin's gym. And Coach Calvin should have been riding around in Maseratis and Lamborghinis and, eating hamburguesas, you know, and doing all this thing, stunning, not worrying about his glasses being lost at a seminar, wherever he was at, you know. I'm going straight to the Gucci stuff, man. You know me, man. I lost some glass. Whoever got them glasses, keep them, man. You see me in the public, man, I take a picture with you. Yeah, I'm on the way to the Gucci store, get some custom-made glasses, fit my face on me. Tank Davis said he gonna buy me a gym, man. So I ain't even got to put that money out of my pocket. It ain't no thing to me, though, man. I got money. I got money, nigga. I'm Coach Calvin. Yes, they supposed to be #1, and ain't no question about that. You know, go to store, go to custom store, get your Gucci. You know, riding your style, man. But what is it? What is it? It ain't what that's supposed to be. It ain't what it is, nigga. So you can report on everything negative about everybody else, but you don't like to report on the negative of Tank, though. You don't like to report on how you lose them rounds. You don't concentrate on that. That's hate. You concentrate on how Schofield lost his rounds and how he got Flash knocked down and all that bullshit. You concentrate on Boots, how he lost his rounds, even though he dropped Karen. You know what I'm talking about? Hurt him. Had some great highlights. You don't talk about how he came through the fire and got tricked. How Boots got tricked and thought he was coming in there fighting a motherfucking runner and had to adapt on the fly. And still went in there and hurt that boy and dropped his ass. Couldn't get him out of there. Was too anxious, I think. Probably need to go and go up to 54, brother, like we've been telling you. Stalk Bud. This nigga want to fight Bud, whether you like it or not. Whether you feel like he'll get beat up or not. And that's the mentality that we like on this page. You niggas think a nigga get a questionable performance or a so-called bad performance, he's shit. But in the meantime, between time, the real face of boxing has 2 losses and 2 draws with questionable victories and a steroid failed drug test, or whatever you want to call it, clenbuterol. Excuse me. Here we got Shakur have a performance like he did with Edwin De Los Santos, but he trashed. Didn't never even lose, never lost. Bud never lost, and he had a rough performance in his acclamation fight at 154. And y'all said, see, look at him. Bud had his acclamation, right? Right. We tried to get that excuse to Tank when he went up to 40, brother. He was getting acclimated. That's why Mario Barrios was having that success, right? Right. Hey man, all I know is Leonard Ellaby said, if you disrespect, you gets no check. Now, what does that mean? I guess the Tank fans don't want to make no page about that because y'all was all on the Rise podcast with Leonard Ellaby shouting hallelujah. The only thing y'all didn't say is hallelujah. You said amen. You said tell him, preach. You can drop the mic now. They gonna take this YouTube, they gonna take this and chop it up tomorrow. You know I was. And you know that this is true. How you gonna tell a man, yeah, if you disrespect, you get no check? Well, shit, that means Shakur was disrespecting. That moved him to the back of the line, huh? All right, now don't mention Tank name. We get you a fight now. We gotta do it. Chill out, man. We gonna get you a fight. What Coach Calvin said. When Coach Calvin was on for none. Oh, my bad for none. Damn. When Coach Calvin was on Fag None, he said that we already talked to Shakur. We already didn't talk to him. We already told him just keep on winning and get your status up. You know, come to the table with some bargaining chips. You already talked to Shakur. They already told him if you disrespect, you get no check. They already told him this, homie. So that's the change of energy, bro. Maybe they don't promise, hey man, come on now, it's getting hectic now. We're gonna get you a fight, just chill. You gotta get this Lamont Roach fight out the way. Try to, you know what I'm saying, suck along in there. Then maybe at the end of the year, man. Maybe 26, maybe 27. Come on now, come on. You're making me look bad. Here come Keyshawn. Now, damn it, didn't we tell you not to mention Tank name? He tired of that shit. He see the politics. Y'all spinning this man. Y'all spinning these boys. Y'all ain't finna fight these niggas, man. Y'all telling a nigga one thing and doing another. Oh man, I got you, homie. I got you. Hey man, you got that money you owe me? Man, I got you, bro. I'm finna get paid Friday, bro. I got you, bro. Here come Friday. Hey bro, let me get that money, man. Hey man, you know, man, the rent man came knocking at my door, bro. I had the money in my hand, counting it, the shit I was finna take from you. And the man caught me slipping, dog. Man, I promise you I got you, man. I got this little girl, man. She get an income tax coming up next week. Man, just wait next week. Man, come on, man. You gonna make me do something to you. God damn, man, you gonna kill me by $400? Man, I need that shit for my daughter, my nigga. Man, come on, man. I got a daughter too. See how y'all switch the goalpost up and you wrong? You professional goalpost moving ass niggas, man. Y'all professional. You niggas professional, homie. I gotta do some push-ups on that. Hold up. That nigga ain't doing no motherfucker push-up. That nigga lying. We can't see you. I wanna see you, nigga. What the fuck you wanna see me for, nigga? Listen to me. Just listen to my voice, nigga. That's all you need to do. I soothed you niggas. You niggas want to hear a love song while I do some push-ups, don't you? You don't want me to leave you? All right. Girl, I'm always thinking about you. Face ass nigga. Ah. Drop and give me 50. If a man can't drop and give you 50, man, you need to tighten your body work up, boy. You supposed to get a nigga 50 on command, easy. 50, you supposed to be able to do 50, get up and breathe easy. That should be like one deep breath after you get up. You just supposed to breathe deep through your, and you back to normal, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can say hot tamale, weenie, wale, ham, smoked sausage, pecan, macaroni, fish, fry, fish, bean, barbecue, later, ready, onions, and bacon, ice cream on top, and not get tired when you finish saying that shit. Yeah, so I don't know. But yeah, man, keep Tank name out your mouth though if you want to get a tank fight. That's the word on the street. That's the word on the street, y'all. Coming from Keyshawn Davis, nigga, but we been saying that shit. Yep, we been saying that, homie, and it's true. You disrespect, you gets no check. And he was talking to Bill Haney at that time. That's with everybody. And you guys talking about what the change in. That's the change in energy, homie. We just wanted to see if you guys was gonna call that out. Cause I played a video on the regular. Make me snip it into a show. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. Cause I said I was gonna try to make 100 videos like KQKC said not to do. Man, you making a hundred videos, trying to make 100 videos a day. Y'all niggas be hating 'cause Blue Blood be coming out with all them videos, dog. That shit funny as hell to me. Hey, listen, like I told y'all, every human being has every emotion that God has created inside of them. And one of those emotions are envy and jealousy. You, as a human being, especially as a man, has a responsibility to control your emotions. If you cannot control your emotions, you are considered weak. To me, that is. And to God. Test yourself, punish yourself, discipline yourself from these emotions. Don't be mad when you are envious of another man. Envy and jealousy are two different emotions. You can see your wife treat you okay and see another man's wife treat him like a king and be envious, wishing that your wife would treat you like another man's wife. Not hating, just wishing. Jealousy is different. Jealousy is like, damn, this punk ass nigga got a better looking bitch than me. I don't like this nigga. Not even knowing why you don't like him, just 'cause his bitch look better than you. That's jealousy. You got some diamonds, he got some diamonds. Envy is, wow, man, where you get them motherfuckers from, bro? My shit fucked up, nigga. I need to go where your people at, man. Man, these motherfuckers ugly ass, you know what I'm saying? But jealousy is like, nah, this nigga, I bet that shit fake. I bet that shit fake. Where you get that shit from, nigga? You bought that shit from the pawn shop, nigga. You bought that shit from the mall, nigga. Ah, nigga, you bought that shit from the mall, nigga. That's hate. But you do have all these emotions, so it's your responsibility as a man. And when I say as a man, a lot of women gonna get mad at me, but you know, a woman can hit you and you bet not hit her back. It don't work like that with niggas. And the reason why is by God. Physically, we are supposed to be superior, stronger. And if we was to retaliate like a woman would, we would be in the penitentiary. And a woman has estrogen, not a lot of testosterone. We have testosterone, not the estrogen. Two different creatures responding to situations differently. A woman is an emotional creature by God. Can't help herself. Can't help herself. Has to be a nurturer by God. So when you see ladies like Barbara D supporting Tank, you can't get mad at them. Because by God, they're supposed to nurture people that they love and look up to and want to be considered as a son to them. A man is not supposed to do that. By God. We have to control our temper. We have a responsibility not to hit our woman and strike her like we would do a man, because those blows will hurt her severely if we lose our temper, our control, which I consider is weak. And I don't like to be weak. I am strong, and you have to exercise your mind and your brain. I had brain trauma at the age of 12 going on 13. I consider myself as a victim of CTE, and I have mental illness in my family, hereditary. Tinley Park, real Chicago shit. So if you know, you know. So when you got history like that, you know you have to exercise your brain. You can't just exercise your muscles. You have to think outside the box. You have to not just think narrow-minded. You can't think this and not the other, because if you don't, you will be killed or taken advantage of. You can't think everything is sweet. Sometimes you have to understand it is what it is. You are not supposed to put celebrities above your family because they are just like you and me, except with the talent that God gave them, that they honed in and crafted, like which you could have done, but they had people around them that you did not have. And now they have money from the craft that they honed, that you could have honed and crafted, but you did not. So you get on YouTube and you criticize everybody except your guy, just like the women's. And if I don't like him and you don't like him, that's cool with me, face ass niggas. But what about if that nigga ain't never did shit to me and you want me to not like him? He ain't never did nothing to me, homie. What'd he do to you? I just don't like that nigga, man. Bitch ass nigga. He think he all that, huh? I can't get with that. And if I like a nigga and you don't like him, you ain't my friend no more. Oh, you fuck with that nigga? Well, fuck you then, nigga. I can't roll with niggas like that. I can't roll with niggas like that. And if you tell me to pick a side, nigga, I can't roll with niggas like that. Cause this is a sport. This is not no gang, homie. This ain't no street shit, G. This is a sport. I'm not finna pick no boxer. I'm not emotionally involved with Tank Davis. I'm not emotionally involved with Shakur Stevenson. I'm not emotionally involved with Devin Haney. I just know those three guys should have mixed it up a long time ago. And the excuses are piling up and it's smelling like shit. And don't nobody want to talk about it except a certain few. I'm not gonna say I'm the only one, and I'm the only one really putting it out there so you can understand. Because everybody got the debate series and they wants to be right. God bless the dead to Kevin Samuels. He said they have the need to be right. He wasn't just talking about the ladies, he was talking about the ladies that raised the babies, the men's, the niggas that have the YouTube channels that express the feminine behaviors by not trying to accept the facts that their guy is fraudulent and not worthy of the face of boxing title. Anybody could have had that title if Floyd Mayweather would have touched him like the Midas touch. The fact that you were popular in Baltimore and up and down I-95 does not get you popular over the world without Floyd Mayweather. He gave you the option to go with him or Top Rank or any other from any other place, but you chose him because why? He was the face of boxing at that time. And he put you on that fucking McGregor card. You niggas start getting money, more money you ever seen in your I-95 in Baltimore life, nigga. And now the world know you cred, and you bit the hand that fed you, nigga. But we all know the tactics that Floyd ain't shit. Floyd Ben ain't shit. Floyd bought his way out of his motherfucking top rank contract. Yes, he did. Came his own boss. Got Leonard Ellerby and motherfucking known Leonard Ellerby for over 25 years. That's a quarter of a century. Some of you Negroes ain't even been alive that long. But he sold sides to go with who? Motherfucking Tank Davis, the money bag, nigga. Floyd Mayweather, God bless the dead, and Roger Mayweather was in the gym hitting the pads, and they said it way before they even knew who the fuck a Tank was. It ain't about power punches. We don't respect power punches over here. It's all about smarts. You don't win fights with power punching. You win fights with smarts. Ask Jeff Lacey. So they've been thinking like that with that same mentality for years since they were children, since he was just learning how to box. He was taught that hit and not get hit. You don't respect power punches. So if you don't respect power punches, then you think his mindset changed just because he met Tank? Nope. He's a money bag. This man changed his name to Money Mayweather. Anybody nigga that got money in the middle of their name, you know what time it is with him. A billionaire, a nigga that's trapped in Dubai. You know, a nigga that you couldn't even speak English when you met Floyd. That man spoke for you on every motherfucking chance he got. I got this. Lomachenko, he needs to fight 9 fights. He's old. He's 10 years older than Tank. You know what I'm saying? You just keep doing what you're doing. You don't need to fight him, Tank. You know what I'm saying? You just do your job. Do your job, nigga. Do your job. You just a worker, Tank. They got put in your position, nigga. You a worker, Tank. You just doing your job, and even you said it. I'm just here to do my job. Whoever they put in, I ain't never ducked nobody. Whoever they put in front of me, you know what I'm saying? I just do my job, because you know that all you got to do is do your job. The tools that Coach Calvin, Coach Kenny, and the tools that Floyd gave you, they put the certain type of fighters in there that they know you're gonna get some highlight packages off of, nigga. And that's what it's all about now in 2024. Highlight packages, homie. Ryan Garcia been had a highlight package with that left foot. And what Tank said about him, oh, he ain't got nothing but a left foot. What he did in the fight, touch that left hand all fight till he got him out of there. Easy work, nigga. And y'all trying to talking about a resume and you bring up Ryan Garcia name, nigga. Shut the fuck up. He's a YouTube fighter. That's what Floyd always called him. A pretty girl. That's what Tank called him. Remember? Hector Garcia. He was winning after the sixth round in that fight on the unofficial scorecard. Steve Farhood. Everybody was at the fight watching it firsthand. I seen it too. I keep watching it. I can't stop watching it. Even the eighth round, he won that shit after he got rocked real hard with 19 seconds left. He got caught with about 2 or 3 punches after 19 seconds. That whole eighth round, even before Meek Millie was acting silly, he was beating Tank ass in that round. Then after Meek Millie came back, he came back to working his ass to the 19-second mark, nigga. So I guess you lose a round after getting hit real hard, right? One time, right? Right. A front runner, nigga. Triangle theory, nigga. I don't see Shakur getting tired in no motherfucking eighth round. And I don't see Shakur putting his hands down in his pockets like Hector Garcia was doing. Hector Garcia from round one had his hands all the way by his knee. All the way like he was scratching his motherfucking knee, like he was a junkie, like he's scratching. Gotta scratch this bitch. I'm still gonna whip you. Wow. Catching him with that jab from way down yonder. Yes, he was. You go back and watch that fight without peeping through your fingers, you'll be able to see the whole fight. You'll see the Russell brothers in the crowd laughing. And you'll see the other Russell brother trying to coach Tank. Come on, Tank, man. Shoot the brick to the body. Then come up top with the hook, man. It's right there, man. Come on, man. What he did in the eighth round. Came up top with that motherfucker. Easiest work he ever seen in his life. Hey, man, Lamont Roach been fighting this nigga since he was a little bit baby boy. Tank Davis knows Lamont Roach better than any other fighter he ever got in the ring with in his whole entire life. What do you think he's gonna do to that boy when he get him in the ring in January? Or is he fighting January? We don't know. You niggas go off of anything, nigga, until the PBC said I don't want to play it. I told you I don't want to hear nothing unless the boxer said it. Tank said it was a go though. Tank said ain't nothing saying everything gravy. You want to talk about December though, was it? Y'all don't want to talk about that flaw shit though. You just want to move the goalpost. See, he ain't got to be in December though, nigga. See, as long as he says to go, it could be in January, February, March, April, nigga. Well, if it ain't in January, what you gonna do then? You gonna still take up for that pussy nigga, ain't you? Yes, you is. Cause you got so much a tighter grip on his dick that the motherfucker ain't gonna slip. You niggas put gorilla glue on your shit, nigga. You was never gonna let go of that man, Peter. Peter, funky needle. Shit cold blooded, my nigga. How long we gotta wait for this fight? How long we gonna keep saying just be patient? Y'all nigga been saying that shit for a long time. You know, I ain't no impatient nigga, but man, come on now. We see this shit. We got a third eye over here, brother. Hmm? I'm talking too mean to you. I done hurt you in your pussy. That's my pleasure. You treat bitch niggas like bitches. You treat men like men over here. You calling flaw shit, man, we gonna call you out over here. Shakur, your brother, Keyshawn. What you gonna do when all you boys collect all them belts? Hmm? Yes, you is. You gonna do some flaw shit when you collect all them belts. You ain't gonna unify them bitch. You gonna do some cold flaw shit. I got Shakur moving to 40 real soon. You can't get that tank fight this year, it's over with. I'm talking about 25, it's over with. It's over with. That Keyshawn get him. And I know why you didn't pick Edwin De Los Santos. Not because he's still hurt. That man don't. Man, y'all act like he got the slowest healing powers in America. Yeah, man, you know he's still hurt, nigga. He gonna be hurt in January, in December. He said he ready. Anyway, I know why y'all ain't pick him though, cause you heard he was on Just Do Boxing, and Just Do Boxing asked that man. He say, Who you want to fight next? You want to fight Lomachenko? Y'all niggas say, oh, see, he changed the energy. But then at the end, he say, give me a fighter like Edwin De Los Santos. And I bet you anything, he'll beat any of these fighters. And that's back when they weren't saying people names. They were saying anybody and all that dumbass shit. And y'all didn't want that to happen. Y'all knew that Shakur was gonna get that boy camp. Shakur want anybody to beat you, nigga. Shakur don't care who it is now. He done got to the point where he feel like you ain't gonna fight him, homie. I guarantee you, if you would have picked Edwin De Los Santos, he would have gotten that camp. You know Shakur love to spar everybody, nigga. What Coach Calvin said, anybody Shakur spar, he beats. Ooh, that pissed Smoothie King off. If that was anybody else other than Coach Calvin, Smoothie King would have cussed him out. What he said. I hear what you saying, Coach Calvin, but he gonna run into a brick wall one day. I got what you saying, Coach. I got what you saying. She loving the Mizzy, Pashizzy. Coach Calvin said anybody should pull spar he beat. Coach Kenny said it too. Coach Kenny said, man, he sparred Oscar Valdez 8 weeks. That's why he beat him. What Fagnon said, he sparred him? And then Coach Calvin tried to clean it up like he always do. But, you know, he like to spar people when he fight them. But he sparred Tank. What he did? What he did, y'all? Held that motherfucking hand to God up. Shut the fuck up, Coach Kenny, because you finna say something dumb. That was when he was fighting, getting ready for his world title with Pedraza. And I'm sick of you Tank fans bringing up Pedraza. That's all y'all got. That's all y'all got. And y'all fail to remember that Tank got ready for Pedraza by who? Super nigga, super nigga. Yeah, Shakur got Tank ready for that Pedraza fight. So every time you niggas bring up Pedraza, remember what Coach Calvin said. Don't remember what I said. Remember what Coach Calvin said. He got him ready for the Pedraza fight. And always, and never forget, if you ever get Shakur Stevenson on your funky ass YouTube page, please make him answer the question that Coach Kenny would refuse to answer when he asked him this. It was your molar. It was your molar. What happened in sparring, though? It was your molar. Remember the sparring? Yeah, but it was your molar. It was your... What happened in the sparring? Somebody asked Shakur Stevenson what happened in that sparring. Because I remember what Shakur said about the sparring when he was younger. He said it was me and Richard Hitchens. We was in that sparring Tank, and I went in there second. And Tank, after that, he said, he pulled me to the side after the sparring match, and he said, I never spar you second again. And after that, you know, he put me first all the time. And instead of trying to knock me out like he was doing, he came in there trying to box. But you know how that go. No, we don't know how that goes, Shakur. No, we don't. Why stop telling these stories incomplete? Go to a YouTube channel like mine and hit the bat lines, bro. We trying to figure out what the fuck you talking about. I don't know what you talking about. Cause y'all said sparring don't matter. But then you love going over there on for none. Oh my god damn it, my bad for none. You love going over there on Fag None, watching that motherfucking instant replay of that goddamn sparring tape of Devin Haney and Tank. The 25 consecutive punches, you love that shit. That's what's gonna happen in the ring, right? Too bad you waited him out, Rocky Marciano. Bad he can't make the weight no more, Rocky Marciano. Yeah. Too bad Lomachenko too old to fight your crazy, scary ass, Rocky Marciano. Had a chance to get him when he was younger, Rocky Marciano. You fighting your brother, Rocky Marciano. Monroe's just like your brother, Rocky Marciano. Barry Holmes got in trouble for talking about Rocky Marciano. Hmm? Rocky Marciano, he say Rocky Marciano fought his motherfucking brother under alias names, nigga. That motherfucking undefeated record is tainted, Floyd. You did all that shit to break that 50 and 0, that 49 and 0, that shit tainted, nigga. Rocky Marciano. Larry Holmes, I ain't gonna never let you get away with saying your name on my YouTube without chastising and baptizing you for what you did to Muhammad Ali. And shout out to Mike Tyson with the fight coming up. He avenged Muhammad Ali's loss and knocked Larry Holmes out for that. You had used the Eastern Assassin. You had the jab, the best jab in the game back then. You could have did work to him with that jab. You had to try to knock him out. Couldn't do it. Ain't that a bitch? You was crazy. Anyway, Rocky Marciano. Tank Davis is the black Rocky Marciano. God bless the dead. Sorry. You know what you did. Then you fought Ezra Charles when he had ALS. Ain't that a bitch? Well, nobody got the whole full fight of that first Rocky Marciano and Ezra Charles fight on record. I wonder why. Robert Reed. Second fight, he was real, real bad, but you still got your whole entire nose cracked from the top to the bottom. You can see your bone inside the nose if you Google heads, go Google it. Yep. Cracked your whole wide open. You dropped him, but hell, the man got ALS. He finished his career in the middle of a ring in a wheelchair. Oh, 5 years with ALS once he found out he had beat Charlie Burley twice. I forgot. God damn it. I'm sorry, Champ Side. I can't talk about the murder road unless I get Champ Side's credit. My bad. I don't care about them videos that was made 14 years before you made the Black Murder Road video. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had no pound for pound listeners in our head before they had the internet. You know what I'm saying? You niggas on some new school shit. Y'all got the internet. You can put your pound for pound list on the internet now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, man, beat Charlie Burley twice. Killed a man in the ring, Deontay Wilder said he wanted the body. Remember that? You remember them old school fighters, man? Had some real thin gloves, man. And like I showed that video earlier, man, you got a dislocated shoulder in the fight, so what? The referee ain't gonna say, "Oh man, hey man, you can't hit him." No, fight goes on. You get cut in the ring, you can't see. That's part of boxing, homie. Shout out to Tim Zoo. You never take your head off the line. You're not a slick fighter. You went into that Fundora fight, and I predicted Fundora would beat you. You wing a lot of big shots. Never take your head off the line. Same with Brian Norman Jr. Brian Norman Jr. does not take his head off that center line when he wings a big shot. Nope. Observation though. Other people said it too though. And you can't work off the ropes against no boots, Brian Norman Jr. I don't see you winning the fight at all against boots. And I don't see how you popping out the woodworks and all you gonna get is 1.7. You're a good little undercard fighter now. I give you that. You're a great little undercard fighter. Let me give you your respect. That's all you are, homie. You had an opportunity to beat Boots Ennis, a guy that your father said is food. What he was on True Media yesterday. He was on True Media. That nigga was like, true, true. My homeboy, he from Tampa. I had to get on his live the other day, tell him I ain't set tripping when I be putting 904 in his chat. He another one of them niggas that won't acknowledge you in the chat too, though. That nigga just motherfucking look over you. You say Lil Virgil gonna smash the gas on Boots, he better. I think Boots can get him out of there though. I think Boots going to 54 though. I think Boots go to 54, man, and try to and see where his strength at. See if he can get acclimated up there. Too many excuses. We don't want to hear that shit. Go on to 54 like we been on you. How long you been at 47? Man, Boots been at 47 for a minute, nigga. I think it's about that time, G. Don't do like Earl Spence. You gonna stay at 47 too fucking long, G. You know? Nigga gonna stay at 47 too long, homie. You don't want to do that. You go to 54 and say, fuck Brian Norman Jr., nigga. What y'all gonna say? He ducking? They gonna say he ducking, man. Ain't that a bit? They gonna say Boots ducking Brian Norman Jr. out of all people, man. And he's still calling out Terrence Crawford, but he ducking Brian Norman Jr. That's the coldest blooded shit I ever heard in my life. You calling out Bud, but you ducking Brian Norman Jr. Make that make sense. Nobody will make that make sense. Because it don't. It shit don't make no sense at all whatsoever. And another thing about that Bud and Boots fight, I told y'all if Bud was to fight Boots, and he just so happened to beat Boots, and especially if he beat him like he did Terrence Crawford, nigga, who gonna fight Boot? Who gonna fight Bud after that? Niggas gonna really be having a real live fear of Bud if he do that. Vice versa, niggas already ain't trying to fight Boots. Not no niggas. Only Europeans and Latinos fight Boots. Like a nigga definitely ain't gonna fight Boots if he beat up Bud. So that fight really don't make sense. It's a retirement fight for Bud, and it's a fight that'll fuck off, you know what I'm saying, and keep the niggas away from Boots if he do beat him. And we want to see the niggas fight Boots. I want somebody to shut my fat mouth, because I'm one of the main ones that say no niggas will fight Jerron Boots Ennis. Only Latinos and Europeans will get in the ring because they the only ones got the heart to get in that motherfucking ring with that boy. They the only ones that got hard from the start to get in the ring and fight motherfucking Boots, nigga. You say I think Bud, Loma, and Canelo have left their body, yeah. That's why they moving like that, homie. It's fear. They talking about boxers don't got fear. Man, please. You might not have a fear of a man, but you got fear of losing. You got fear of being embarrassed. Karen didn't have that. Karen ran from the first fight, I think, to try to see what the fuck did. You ain't finna embarrass me. And he probably felt the man power when he did get touched and came back in the old drawing board, but like, you know what, I can take that shit. We're gonna press him this fight. He ain't gonna expect that shit. They gonna probably train for a runner, and we're gonna press him, fuck his head up, see where his mental is. Well, we can point at the negative in this shit, man, but I'd like to look at the positive. That's a great learning lesson for Boots. That you niggas need to go on and take advantage of these niggas before they learn too much. You know what they gonna do when hate on Bam with? They gonna say, oh, he fighting all these old legends. Some stone cold hate. Not pointing out the fact that these guys ain't washed up that he fighting though. These niggas ain't washed up. These niggas still wrecking and champions, nigga. You niggas fighting ex-champions, bro. Nigga Bam went in there and took that goddamn belt from Estrada, nigga. Y'all hating, nigga. He took that shit. He ain't get that shit handed to him, nigga. He took that belt, nigga. Didn't he take that belt, Texas? He took that shit, dog. Wasn't no email, wasn't none of that shit. And he went in there and worked and wrecked that shit. I like that. Wasn't no ex-champion, nigga. Mike Tyson, the ex-champion, that's a name for Jake Paul, though. Mike Tyson, that motherfucking ex-champion, that was a name for Jake Paul. That's a name if he win. That's why I'm rooting for Mike Tyson. I don't want him to get that off. That shit might be scripted. I don't know. You can't believe nothing no more. You got Brian Norman Sr. everywhere, man. Yeah, we like black fathers. We like all fathers, homie. But come on, nigga, where your son at? Where your son? Where Junior at? Man, why you talking shit about Tank, nigga? You in 47. You niggas want to talk about sparring and shit, nigga. You can't even fight Tank. That's clout chasing. That's a clout chaser. You had a $1.7 million chance to fight Boots. And now you on the undercard again, waiting to March. And you know what you said on True Media? You said you waiting to March. Yeah, man. Damn like that, nigga. Nigga, you look at Bam and you'll think he a chump. Bam will fuck you up, G. Yeah, Bam, I can't wait till you move up. I can't wait to Inoue. I want to see who Inoue gonna fight next after this fight with that motherfucking $3 billion. You gonna have to work for that. Who on that $3 billion package? Who on that $3 billion package, man? Oh yeah, it's 3 billion in Japan. He don't live in America, so that shit don't count. It ain't where you from, it's where you at. You niggas say, there ain't no 3 billion, dumbass nigga, that's 15 million, nigga. 19 million. No, nigga, that's 3 billion. Dumbass nigga. He don't live in America. Man, Tank was 133 pounds when he fought Frank Martin on the scale. I'm pretty sure if you meet in the middle, he can make 130 just to fight anyway. But that's a fantasy fight. But if you can make 130 to fight anyway, you could have made 130 to fight Lamont Roach. But that's too much like right. As a matter of fact, when Ryan Garcia come back, I bet you, I bet you he try to fight him. And guess what? Ryan Garcia can't make 140. It's gonna be at 140 something. Something ain't right. You'll go up there to fight him, but not Devin. Hmm? Shout out to Matias. Y'all don't fight fighters that's coming off of losses, right? Well, he ain't off no loss no more. Nope. And I wish you would have called out Matias because he used to that rehydration shit up there at 140 in the IBF, right? Yeah, that would have been a perfect fight for you, Tank. But you didn't want to fight no fighter coming off no loss. And everybody like, who we gonna fight? Who we gonna fight? I say, Matias, Tank don't fight fighters coming off losses. It's always something. It's always a goalpost move. I say Edwin De Los Santos, they contacted him and they never got back. Edwin De Los Santos hurt. What do you care about it? What do you care if that man hurt or not? Tank knock everybody out. Whether he was healthy or hurt, it don't matter. We want to see a good fight. No, you don't. Tank going to 130, finna fight his best friend. They go to pool parties together. He fought him more than any other fighter he ever fought in the boxing ring. He fought in the amateurs, fought when they was kids. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit, man. He know his style. He know his coaching. He know his daddy. They know each other family, homie. Niggas finna get out of 135 in a minute, bro. This the last year for Tank, homie. No, belts don't matter, bro. You say he beat the most ex champions, nigga. Ex. Put that on there. Don't you say that no more. Put that on there. Hmm? Hmm? Put that on there. Hmm? X, nigga. Like an Xbox, nigga. EX for the dummies. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Put it on there. He fought the most what? Hmm? Say it again. Type it in the chat again, sir. Excuse me. I want to put it in the chat now. Don't make me write it. All right, fuck it. Let's see what he said right there. Man, you done took it off? Where is it? He beat the most extreme. Yes, yes, he beat the most extremely old champions. Extremely ex champions, sir. Yes, he did that. I can't take that away from Tank, brother. I'm not a hater. Truth and reality must be respected at all times. Hey, man, you Tank fans better stop bringing up Pedraza because every time you bring it up, I'm gonna replay what Coach Calvin said. That's when he was getting Tank ready for Pedraza. Type in the chat who got Tank ready for Pedraza. Hey, he fighting a champion now. He's fighting a real champion now, though. So you can't say that no more, Texas. Frank Martin, he ain't never fought for a championship. He never had a championship fight. He only had two 12-round fights, and they only went the distance about 6 times. He started when he was like what 19. That nigga's a slot receiver, and he was in negotiations with Shakur Stevenson at the time. Remember? He wanted a little more. He got that. But why didn't you do the unification right then? If you would have instead of picking Frank Martin right there, you should have picked Shakur. Yep. Cause you got strap season tattooed on the back of your neck. Now I got over 100 tattoos on my body. You hear me? And ain't now one of these tattoos irrelevant or insignificant. Everything means something to me, and I live by it. I don't regret now one. Hmm? That's on the back of your neck, nigga. You can't wear nothing to cover that up unless it's a turtleneck or a coat. I'll let your braids hang over it. You got mad at Earl Spence for making hoodies with strap season on it, nigga. Yes, the fuck you did. That nigga got mad at Earl Spence for using strap season, man. What kind of nigga is that? I don't like that, man. That's some hoe shit, nigga. You acting like a little bitch.